you there? Oh, my hair's all weird. It's okay. Hope everybody's day is beautiful. Got a new phone, so it's a little clearer than I prefer. No, just kidding. I prefer being blurry. Then you can't really tell how tired I am. I'm a very tired person. Yeah, so continuing just to try to remember the chords of this song. When I first started getting into trying to learn some piano, I had a piano. I had a piano that I found in the garbage. Sadly, when I moved, I was not able to bring it, so I haven't played in about 5 years. But Snappa just got this MIDI keyboard because we're going to be making music for the streams in KYNTO, and so I figured it would be a good chance to relearn some stuff. It doesn't have as many keys, but that's fine. I'm looking at this donor piano. It's like, I think it's like $500, but it's really pretty and small, like a mid-century modern kind of deal. And yeah, I think it's like $700, but it goes from like $486 to $500 a lot, which I think is that's about as low as I can find for a nice full weighted keys piano. Let's see. I'll just send this. Whew. Yeah, it's like kind of the back corner of the house. A little cavey. Okay. Alright, so the song is Until You Come Back to Me by Aretha Franklin, but I don't have much syncopation by any means. And so I'm just learning the chords, and then I find it way easier if I want to learn like a whole new set of chords to learn a song that contains those chords rather than trying to remember a bunch of individual chords. And I mean, this is how I learn. I find chords and then I find until I remember them. It's very oops. I might have to put the speaker on because it's really 100%. Quiet. Connected to Jaime's MacBook. Something. That would help.
Connected to Jaime's MacBook Air and Pixel 2.
There's a slight delay, and I don't have hello glass. Well, why thank you. Very much likewise. Just trying to relearn some chords. I started learning sheet music, but 5 years out of practice after losing the piano I was using from just not being able to take it moving, I forgot just about everything. But I'm trying desperately to relearn this song. Almost got it. God. Oh, I'm gonna change I put some reverb on that because I don't have a pedal, so I can't get things to. And I will be moving on to more electronic music, but I really want to get these chords down. What is it? 2 seconds, but like that 2 millisecond delay is driving me really nuts. Is barbarian your real last name? I wish. Pretty much. Yeah, I wish. I don't know why. Barbarian is just, it received so much negative connotations over the last few years that I'm trying to... All barbarian means is someone who speaks another language, and, yeah, and then it kind of meant, like, I mean, same thing with Vandals. Vandals is an old Germanic tribe, and that means something that is just, not very savory. Not as savory as the Vandals themselves, because they were quite a spectacular group. I always judge by the artifacts. I know it's simple, but, you know, after a certain amount of years have gone by, the head and mind seem to be very hard to crack. And I think that's why everything is assumed to be ritual purpose. And like that's like a little, like, yeah. But the artifacts, like if you look up barbarian artifacts, wow. Like the Huns were considered barbarians. A lot of different groups were. And yeah. And the Huns, their artifacts were fantastic. They're from like the same. I don't know if they are considered Scythians too, or if they're just like if they branched out, or if they're from the same area. But that little area, like where the Scythians and the like those barbarians, I don't know. But the artifacts are extraordinary, especially the Scythian artifacts with a lot of like horse art, because they were they rode the hell out of those horses on those plains. I mean, when you see that area, like it's gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of like how I picture like the Wild West back in the day, just like plains and horses. trying to do a little spin on this too to kind of fill in the blanks because I can't do melody with my left hand at all, and one day, but I'm trying. My hands are frozen solid. I can't get a electric guitar to ever sound good, and got this cord to go in through the computer so I can try to mess with the sound a little. For some reason I just can't get it to sound like anything other than like the last little bit of tinfoil on a roll. Yeah, no, there has to be some form of something hidden in DNA, because like for instance, just an easy example is my family is very separated. Nobody really talks to each other, and somehow in my dad's side 3 people from the same generation ended up in aviation without talking to each other, without planning anything, without even as so much as like a Christmas call or anything. The delay. But if I take it off, it will sound not very good. Oh. I could probably plug this into the computer. Oh God. Okay. I think this might do it. Oh. I don't think I have. I think I do. Oh, okay. One more try. And if I could get it plugged in, then it won't be a delay. I try, my hands will start to do the pattern of vocals. I can't sing by any means, but you don't have to be able to. You just have to say stuff that matters. People do that so ethereally. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I am using GarageBand, and I thought I remember being able to do all kinds of stuff on it, but I've only messed with it once in my life. Oh, it does have. That's great. So we need a speaker. That's okay. Maybe I'll be with computer. I feel like it's definitely bothering me. Maybe I'll go back. How to plug in Bluetooth speaker to relay. Bring it closer. That's the advice it gives. Ooh, it's getting hot back here. This is a 1960s shirt. I had to unbutton it because it's like a heater. I don't know what this fabric is. The only time I run into it is from like 60s, 70s. Really cool fabric, but oh my god. It is Florida still. Holy mackerel. I was trying to relearn this Regina Spektor song too. Before I got evicted from my little Lake Worth apartment, it's $875, and then it went up to over $1,000. But I knew it was gonna happen. It was a 2-bedroom house, walk-in kitchen, dining, yada yada, like living room, right like next to the bridge in Lake Worth. I couldn't comprehend how I got so lucky finding that spot, but GarageBand will probably work. I'm sure that's good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll just type it and help. Try not to give up so quickly with tech as I usually do. I grew up without the internet, so I grew up with just books and piles of them, and that's genuinely how I had to find any information for schoolwork. But I just got so used to I don't know. Used to not figuring out how to maximize potential using tech, and recently I began to make pixel art for Biscayne KYNTO, KYNTO.us. Definitely gotta check it out. I'm going to be doing a lot more in there, and trying to make a system where we could like have study groups and stuff. I saw a video yesterday, just reminded me of it. It's like the problem of the forever student. It's like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, don't cut people down for like wanting to learn anything they can. It's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. And this isn't really how to play it. I cut corners when trying to learn piano songs. And this is how. Instead of looking up the sheet music, because I can read sheet music, it just takes entirely too long, and I have to like use paper to figure it out. So what I do is I'll go to like guitar, Ultimate Guitar, and find the chords for the song, not the tabs, the chords, and then I'll just play, use that for it, and that's always worked out well for. I mean, granted, I'm not playing the songs properly, but they're just little renditions to make, A, remember, chords, and B, to have something to play and, like, sing along to. It's very, satisfying, and, yeah. Just guitar chords from Selena's See Una Vez. Sometimes I'll just write down random chord progressions. Sometimes I'm disappointed. Ooh. Start playing with this stuff. I really want to learn how to make some beats because I've never been able to successfully do that. And let's see, this seems so screwed. It does. They're doing a lot of building in Florida. I'm kind of freaked out. It's not time yet. this blows so much. I'm just not even myself anymore. It sucks. Okay. Whole song has 2 chords. Alright, let me just look this up. Wait, okay. Record. I am at a loss with this one. A minor, 1, 2, and 3. I can't really. I like it. Thank you. I had my had Blue passed away, my peg. Long story short, it was very unexpected and very traumatizing. It was like last week or something. I don't know. Time has sucked ever since. And yeah, slowly getting back to it. I still got Lucy. And last year, my birthday, I adopted a bulldog named Church. So I still got a full house for Lucy. Lucy's elderly. But yeah, I must lose so much. Yeah. I really want to learn how to play this so bad. I always mess up that first part, really. This part. Because I don't know. every time I try to rework that, I always end up with an empty space, and then I'll end up with 2 spaces too full. One day I'll sit and try to learn the timing, because that's something for some reason I just can't, it doesn't click. And it's been eating my mind every time I hear a song now. I'm like, trying to count the beats, and then trying to learn some syncopation. You draw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 columns on a piece of paper, and you can practice. Would that be considered syncopation? I'm not sure. I am very much self-taught with this, but I am looking to learn properly. My fingers don't match my brain out. This took so long to be able to, and I just started just by using one finger, and then trying to I try to stretch every day. Even when I wasn't playing piano, I was trying to make sure this was straight, but it's not straight anymore because I could only get I can't get 1 over. I used to only be able to get like a full octave. I believe that's what this is. When you're like go from C to C, and it sounds nice. That was supposed to be the theme song. I've been working on this comic for like 10 years now. God. Negative Nancy, the positive prostitute. She hates her life but loves her job. Someone said it sounded like she is HIV positive because she's the positive prostitute. But I'm not gonna overthink it. And I got some fantastic characters such as Axl Rose. She's a female trucker, and she likes to hang out at the Sandy Snatch over in Singer Island. It's based on Singer Island, Palm Beach County, Florida. And I really enjoy drawing, and I draw a lot. I doodle, but I can't draw the same thing twice. Like if I'm trying to draw a lady and then trying to draw her like in another scene or pose, it doesn't ring as the same character, and I can't draw the same thing twice right now, and yet. But I've been working with pixels, and it was born out of necessity. Will's game needed some pixel art, and so I already do like embroidery, crochet, and stuff like that, so I was like, I could give that a go. I made Roseanne's couch. I'm still working on the blanket. I went to my parents' house and they had some old sitcoms on the TV, so yeah, that would be perfect. And isometric. KYNTO is an isometric avatar chat. You can dress yourself up and build rooms and any object you could possibly want. I'm more than happy to try to make it. That's how I learned anyway. And yeah, it's been such a treat. And then from there, I started to play with learning more about game development, even though I don't think I'll ever be able to program myself, but there's a lot of other things that I can do, like make pixel art, and hopefully one day get an understanding of chiptunes. Richard Joseph is one of my biggest inspirations right now, and his stuff is really, and Tim Fallon, I feel like that's his name. I wish I could play it, but I'll show how to. It's a Space Invasion. I know that's it. Solar Invasion. Please don't play. Oh God. I've accidentally played stuff before, and then the stream goes dead. Or it just cuts. Solar Invasion. This song is righteous. Oh my God, it's so good. I've been just after Pig passed away, just been like kind of in a pit. So really trying to focus on things I've never listened to before, and so I've been listening to a lot of like chiptunes and Vocaloid, and Tim Fallon, man's the man, and Richard Joseph. Those are two people that I'm really really inspired by right now. I think that's pretty much. I'm going to be coming back on through KYNTO to try to work on some actual beats and stuff. This was just to pop on to practice those same chords. I popped on like a few days ago and I did the same setup. So I can't wait to see like if there's any improvement. Because that first stream is like when this just got here, so I haven't touched a keyboard in 5 years at that point. But now it's been 5 years and 5 days. Alright, no. It's been 5 days. And, yeah. I'm hoping to get 5-finger chords next. I think 4 is the most, and then working on this finger. I could just do that. Sometimes, but yeah, I really want to learn with this. Like Errol Gardner, Erroll Garner, Garner. His rendition of "Watch What Happens." Watch what happens. He plays melody. Well, he plays melody with both hands, and like when you hear him, you can hear him grunting in the background. Dude's a master, and his "Watch What Happens" I could hear on repeat. It's really, really, really something else. I always like that song, "Watch What Happens," but you know, sometimes you want an instrumental of the favorite, and that has quickly taken over the slot of favorite in regards to that song. Back in the day, like people, like a songwriter would write the song and then like bands would perform it, and there's so many different like covers essentially from like whose do you like more? I don't know. I think I'm ranting. It's very hot back here. Alright. Happy trails. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm sorry for your loss of it. Yeah, I think what happened is, to be totally honest and totally realistic, is that given my age and the fact that pigs, he felt so much more human than an animal. He's just very really cool. But I think he like hijacked like chemicals essentially, like cause it wasn't like normal. Like I've lost pets and stuff before, and like people I'm very close to, but it was so different. But anyway, happy trails, have a beautiful day, and I'm about to blast my eardrums raw. I am trying to find louder headphones. It's just, I know these next few weeks my brain is going to be fried, and I like to prepare for things that I'm certain of, and yeah, so music always helps with that. And yeah, always looking for new music recommendations, because God, been blowing the Vocaloid out only because I don't associate it with anything, and for 5 years I haven't gone anywhere because it's really hard to find someone to watch a pig. So, and he was about 350 pounds. But yeah, and slowly getting back into the world and trying to, yeah. It just sucks that the world is so, like, fucked right now, to be honest. Like, I could just stay positive for others, but it's been a chore trying to stay positive for myself, if that makes sense. Because I don't think anybody's doing good right now. No one I know is. And if they're doing fine, like, with life stuff, is like, mentally just drained, spent, and, yeah, but, yeah. I don't know what to say about the world right now. All I can say is that I wish it was better. But, that's what, like, I don't know, personal life is for, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I have genuine whiplash, though, from trying to keep up with everything. And, like, no matter, like, the world won't stop for anything or anyone, I get that. But, God, I'm still just, like, I don't know. My friend is in Haiti, and he's, like, somehow still getting through a painting a day, but I don't know. I hate this weird, like, guilt people are putting on people, like, if I don't know. Like, you can't, I've never been, ashamed to admit ignorance. Like, often, if I ask a question, I'll say, excuse my ignorance, because ignorance is temporary, it can be, but, I don't know, the people are, and, like, if it, God, I just, I don't know, people's fuses are getting shorter and shorter. And I don't know. I don't like confrontation at all. I like debate, but that's totally different. Like, people say debate is confrontation or arguing, but it's not. Not if, like, the, intention is to learn something or to, it's like, I don't know. God, I wonder how many times I said I don't know in the last few minutes. Yeah. Just genuinely a little speechless, and I'm, you know, what do I know? But, yeah, I miss talking to people, that's for sure. I miss hanging out with people. Everyone's just, really chaotic. And I get, like, wanting to debate, but, like, there's, it's like, I don't know. I really love debating, though. I love talking. I don't like echo chambers, and I don't like confirmation bias. Sometimes I'll play devil's advocate just to, you know, muddy the water a little bit, because then, I don't know. If I'm not learning anything, I feel like my brain, like, being dented or something. Watch the same pizza clip. Aw. Thank you, I think. But, yeah, they raised his rent from $1,100 to $4K overnight. And, like, if y'all knew that area, it's one of the most difficult shopping plazas to pull into, because it's right off of the I-95 exit and right onto Belvedere. It's just chaos. And, he made it work for years, though. And, I don't know. It just broke my heart, though. That dude is one of the only people I know personally that's living the true American dream. I mean, we all are, like, in our own ways, of course. I'm not cutting down anybody. But, it's just, I don't know. He always inspired the hell out of me. Not from the best part in Armenia. Like, he just doesn't like talking about it. And, came here and opened up a pizza place. And he's been around since the 80s. So, that's successful to me. Like, I was reading something the other day on Gonzalo Lira. I'm sorry I keep mentioning this dude. I just don't think you're right. I can't shake it. And, you know, I don't know. But, long story short, somebody, like, made this whole, like, post on, like, why he's a shitty person, I guess. The whole, like, they're like, oh, how he's a failed author. Look at all these books he wrote and failed. I'm like, I've never written a book before. What the hell? And it's like for sale and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what failed means anymore, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off before I start fully ranting. I'm still in a little bit of a mood. I guess loss, a little bit of loss, and just like watching too much news. And I just feel like when people can't talk to each other anymore, that's when like things get really dangerous and people like attack people and stuff like that. I don't give a shit what people like think about. Like, I don't know. I jokingly say like they don't pay my bills. No one does. But I don't know. I would not be able to put that much energy into you know, cutting someone down or being like violent by any means. I don't know. I mean, I rarely leave my room, so maybe that's just maybe. But I really want to start getting out there and asking people what's up, because I really like talking to people. This is a really intense time, and I just, so much is boiling over, and I feel like we haven't really gotten to take a breath since 2019. Like, my active memories are still in 2019, which is very, very dark, and just didn't think that. I don't know. I never know what to expect with life, but I love it anyways. Very self-content, but also very sad right now. But yeah, I'm gonna pop up and then listen to some music and then better my mood a bit, because I really don't want to come online like sad or mad or anything like that, because if I have any calling in life or anything that I can do, I would just love to cheer people up and just talk to people that feel like they don't have anybody else. Because I was born an only child, and that's been my entire life. And I love creating with people. I love talking to them. I love learning their favorite things, because that's how I have so many favorite things. I always ask them, what's your favorite thing on this planet? Like, seriously, what is y'all's favorite thing on this planet? What's your favorite music? What's your favorite food? Like, what can't you live without? That's the stuff that I really like to know. And yeah. Because the individual is very, very individual. I don't know. People are mad interesting, that's for sure. I wish I started a YouTube channel sooner, but I also wish that everybody I know would start their own channels. We're all so much more interesting than we give ourselves credit for. And I know I'm not really doing anything. I have plans to just trying to get some people. Thank you. I really enjoy myself doing this, because like I don't know how. I don't know. I'm a relatively quiet person, unless it's with strangers, and I think that's what I used to do. Like, I can never hold a job, but I'd volunteer at like random churches for years straight. And the one that I volunteered at the longest was the Apostolic Church, and it was Jamaican. And it's just because every day I'd pass by these old Jamaican women emptying these huge trucks of produce for the homeless thing. So one day I just offered, did it for years, never had to buy produce, got my exercise in, because it's not like I'm going to go to a gym or something. I'm trying to bulk up a little bit, because I got like little chicken arms. Didn't really notice until I started filming. Which I don't get, because like I could pick heavy stuff up, but I don't know, I held like 2 picks. What did the chicken, I don't know, let's see. I wish I could think of for some reason the only, I don't understand it really, but this little old man told me this joke in 2 J's. Have you heard about the blind prostitute? You gotta hand it to her. I laughed so hard, but I didn't fully understand what I was laughing. There was another one. Most of the jokes I know I learned from 2Gs. They're not very appropriate. Hi, Lucy. I'll make up 2 sips of coffee. Trying to find a place I could get my guitar repaired. It just fell over one too many times, and the neck, right where the tuning pegs are, has a hairline crack, and scaring the shit out of me. I typed someone's music book from really old pages to like nice spaced out pages, and instead of getting paid money, I got paid a Gibson Hummingbird, old one, not old, like mid, I suppose, and Florida is just the worst for wood and antiques and vintage and all that, and ha! That's hysterical. That is hysterical. It's so, oh, that's funny. I'm gonna be using that. It's so cool. I saw a lawyer with his pockets, or with his hands in his own pockets. I do love sayings like that too. My whole life, I've never had many friends that were in my age group. Always much older. Only because I liked learning the history of the towns that we're in, and music, and stuff like that, and like trade stuff, like how to do drywall. It wasn't. Oh, wow, there's a chat going. It was only top messages. Oh, cool. Wow, so everybody's been missing and stuff for a long time. I'm really shaking. That's really cool. I could invite people to the stream now. Really wanting to make some noises, and yeah, the power of technology makes it so I could send files back and forth. I've never been able to do that, and cause like I tried making bands quite a few times. When I was in 4th grade, I was in a punk band called The Underprivileged, and then when I was in 5th grade, I was in a goth band called Edward's Despair, and but I was always too shy. I used to play drums, and then I tried bass, and then I tried guitar. This was my original guitar, but my house was broken into when I was a kid, and they stole my guitar. And that was the birth of my anger issues. But I still have the blood that they left climbing through the window, and I cannot wait until I have enough money to get it tested. Because, like, I'm curious. And, like, you know, and I'm probably owed something, right? Like, without even realizing. Come on. Man up. Give me my shit back. But, yeah, like, where back in the day, it's a lot nicer now, but, like, where you would go through a bike a week just because they would get stolen. Hi. You want out? Is it time for Lucy? It's raining. Oh, working on some pixel trees. This is my first computer. My first computer. It was used. It already had these stickers on it. I'm trying to find a place that I could take them off because one of them just says put some breast milk on it. Not a fan. I'm very self-conscious of that. Man, it's hot back here. Well, I don't know if anybody's on COD at all. I do have Modern Warfare 3 and I really like it. I like it a lot. It reminds me of old, like, Tom Clancy PC games. Rainbow Six, I can't remember. Let's see. I have my Activision ID. If anybody plays. What is? Sometimes I forget to say, just kidding, after casually spinning up some high fiction. Like, don't ask me what a word means. I'll have you believing it's used to describe iridescents and worms. I guess that was my way of telling someone to not believe me. Oh shit. You're gonna have to add both of them. Lady parts, number 1014710, and lady parts, number 7377046. I really want to get teams assembled. I'm sure it's clever, okay? It's a codcast. A podcast while you're playing COD. And, you know, maybe get some fish and chips. Go all out. And, Florida seems screwed. It is screwed. But... Here, let me... I wish I could... Why can't you zoom notes? How am I gonna zoom that? Maybe I'll... Alright, copy. Oh shit, 1%, 1%. I'll go to the back. I was like 1 second too late. Alright. Oh shoot, I have to use this because I don't have it written down anywhere else. This. No.
Connected to Honey's MacBook Air and Pixel 2.
How these rose quartz grapes? Oh, for a $1. Rose quartz grapes. I don't need them by any means. I'm getting my Etsy back up because I make jewelry out of electrical copper and anything I could get my hands on. And really wanting to send more money to Haiti, and but that'll be a separate fundraiser thing. If anybody ever has like need to make a fundraiser, PayPal makes it just really easy, and they promote it within the PayPal app. So I just set one up and hit post, and within a few weeks, it wasn't anybody I knew. It was all from the PayPal app, $140, and I was able to send that to Haiti, which was very huge. Because Haiti doesn't have a president right now. Ooh, I just realized I did not eat today. Alright, where am I? Whoops. Why won't it want me? I can't remember which one is me and which one is Snapper, so just add them both. Yeah, couldn't think of anything clever. Alright, I'm gonna eat now because my stomach is like officially turning in this heat back here. But after I eat, I'm popping right on card because I was supposed to be doing Etsy pictures today, but it's pouring out there, and I wanted to do natural light, but yeah. And I'll post the lady parts in the comments after the stream concludes, so it doesn't disappear. Because I think it takes like 24 hours for the live chat to be posted. And oh, you can see the broken washing machine. Oops. Forgot to move the chair. Broken washing machine. Dryer. This is the bee stuff though. I'm going to be taking the bees out of the camper in next cold front. And I tried it once and it was way easier than I expected. The only thing I didn't expect was like anything. Oops. There's a bunch of ash in it. One thing I didn't expect was how heavy honeycombs are. So next cold front, I'm hoping that'll kind of firm up the honey a little bit, because as soon as I got a piece removed, it was melting all over the place. It was delicious. I was able to keep part of it only because I just took a small piece. I'm not removing them, I'm moving them to their own box, but right now they're infesting an old 1980s camper, and yeah, it would be a really cool spot to film, so I gotta get those out. And there's actually 2 nests, so I was trying to find locally if anybody wanted one within, is it 3 miles or something like that, where they like can find. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to learn as much as I can, especially with how long to keep like the queen in the box for. And Null Squall. That's a good one. Null Squall. That's really good. Hell yeah. Yeah. I really like it. It took a long, like, the last games that I was playing was like Tomb Raider, Last Revelation. And so I couldn't really do the camera and walking. And then long story short, one of my guilty pleasures is Egyptology. I can watch stuff on it 24/7. And watching a lot of the documentaries, I noticed there's always like the same digital like landscape. It turned out to be Assassin's Creed Origins, and fell in love with that game. And I actually had to quit playing it because I didn't want to play through it as fast as I was. I mean, it was the first time ever where I looked at the clock, it was like 12 o'clock, and a few seconds later it was 8 p.m. And I've never experienced that with a game where just time didn't exist. Really, really, really beautiful. And they did way too good on it. Like, Egyptology documentaries are using that. And yeah, so that's how I was able to get used to using the camera and walking. And then, so I tried Battlefield again. But still, Battlefield, I just kind of float around with a parachute in the sky and get shot at. And I've never, and right now I think the like most kills I can get on COD, the average is 10. One time I did a 16 kill, what's it called? Where you don't die at all. I couldn't believe it. The whole time I was screaming my head off. I must have been like against like a bunch of kids or something, because like I've never done that decent. And kill streak, 16 kill streak, and like it said 0 deaths. I couldn't believe it. It was the only time I've ever did that though. But practice makes progress. Slow progress though. And every now and then I'll get 20, and I get way too excited, and then I play again, and then I'll get 4. I get 4 kills, like 17 deaths. But I have a good time with it. I absolutely love it. And it wakes me up, like, in the morning. It's just nothing like it. Just instant. Like, I could put, like, kind of heavy beat music or just, like, energetic music, but it's just different. And, yeah. But, okay, let's try to figure out what, I don't know what to eat. I don't have the biggest appetite. Ever since Blue passed away, my stomach has been, like, this big. And, I just don't have an appetite at all. Which I've never really lost my appetite. I'm just too aware of, like how my body's reacting. Like, I don't want to be too graphic, but when it happens, I'm just throwing up. I don't know how much I want to share about that. It was horrible. I kept hearing my voice, my screams, like, bouncing off the bar next door. And you know, like, horror films, like, everything's flashing and moving? It was just like that. I never realized that was realistic. Yeah, I definitely need to go on a trip or something. I'm trying to find somewhere to backpack, too, because I just need to wander or something, and it's very isolating out here. Yeah. Alright, happy trails. Thank you for swinging by. Oh, I'm pretty much back streaming. My phone, it was crashing and the mic wasn't working. But new phone, and see. Yeah. Happy trails. See, hopefully see you soon, class on COD, because I'm heading there. Gotta figure out what to eat first, because sometimes I forget to eat completely, and then I just like, I can't write, and I'm like, why do I feel like I'm actively dying? Oh. But, yeah, I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to bulk up, honestly, but it's just not working. So, I was looking into, like, whey protein and stuff like that. And I'm back on, like, chugging fish oil like it's whiskey. And, just really good stuff. Cod liver oil. Really good stuff. Alright, happy trails.